This morning before we came here, we actually attended our Prime Minister's meeting for 20 minutes. Though he has been there in public service for almost, close to 40 years, the passion he has, the way he communicated what he wants to do for this country is really inspiring us. With that, that is the intention this entire 6G was initiated in the first place. And I have seen, all the presentations and everything, but we really have to be honest with where we are and where we are going. Because at the end of the day, I went to multiple countries to represent ITU from India side. There is a lot of momentum, positivity, hope that what India can do, especially African countries, other developing countries, they are looking at India at a different level. That's number one. And number two, Indian population has given so much opportunity to enable public markets. Today, the stock market in India is doing extremely well. So all the private industries have enough access to capital. And third, we have exceptional talent, not only here and across the world. Every institution you go, there is an Indian talent. By using all of these, why can't we really create something meaningful? Whatever the 10% standards that we patents or standards that we want to be in is not that difficult task in my view. We have such a large group here. While it is advantageous to have all of us in one platform, there is also a risk of dilution of responsibility. So this has to be really addressed. And Ajay Kumarji has said, you have to work on a mission mode with clear specifications of who is doing what. And then how can you really identify the talent in India and across the world and reaching out to them? I just came back to India 1.5 years ago. The perspective when you have outside is the government is big. I don't know how to approach. I don't know what to do. But at the end of the day, I can tell you a lot of the people around this world really want to contribute to India's growth. So how can you, each one of you, take that individual approach? Wherever you have difficulty identifying a talent, one way you could do is you could put 2 or 3 recruiters on this aspect. We have so much money. It doesn't cost a lot of money. Just like how private industry recruits the exceptional talent, you recruit the right people to get these things done. So that's my one suggestion, whether it is road shows or whatever you want it a proactive approach rather than expecting some startup or somebody to reach out to us. Based on our problems, we should reach out to them is one. And then the third thing is, at the end of the day, as others have said, it is that for anything to be successful, it has to generate revenue. Identifying, even though Raviji has mentioned so many industries and use cases, what are the first adapters? Like defense is going to be the most critical one. So how can you identify those 2 or 3 industries and involving them in the prototypes itself now onwards, rather than, we developing interoperative technology and giving it to them? How can you enable them? And then someone said 3GPP, we should not be part of 3GPP, which I disagree. Obviously we can do our own, but at the end of the day, the goal of 6G is not just to reach out our technology to our masses, but to emerge us as a leader. So how can we create our technology so that the rest of the world can adapt as well? So by being part of this, we can continue to develop everything. So, we heard all there is a complexity involved, whether it is AI, the self-healing, everything is quite complex, but everything can be accomplished, in my view, if we have the willpower and unity and we really wanted to do, and we take the inspiration from our Modi ji, and also, Scindia ji, myself, we all work honestly, we work day and night, we are here. When somebody talked about TTDF, funds not being sufficient, there is 500 crores funding, but it's only being used around 250 crores. And earlier, there is a timeline to apply for TTDF. Now we made it continuously. So anybody can come, anybody can apply. If you have any bottlenecks, we both minister, secretary, we're all available to fast track those. And if you really need more money, Scindia ji is always available to go and ask for more money at finance ministry. So money is not the limitation in my view in this entire story. So I hope you take this and you take it seriously. And every 3 months when you come here, you come with a clear milestones on exactly what you have accomplished and what you really need in a systematic manner. And I wish you thank you again.